Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Our mission at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos and we teach you how to fix your car for free. Let's go ahead and start on it now. If you guys have any of the following three vehicles, guys, Chrysler 200, Fiat 500, guys, or Dodge Ram ProMaster, guys, with the 2.4 multi-air engine, guys, and you're trying to remove and replace fuel injector or fuel line, fuel rail, guys, stay with us and we will explain what needs to be done from start to finish, guys, to remove your fuel injectors. Now, if you guys need to buy new injectors, we'll have the link in the description of the video below. Check it out, that's for your convenience. As you can see, guys, the engine is out of the car. You do not need to remove your engine to replace fuel injectors, but why we removed it? Because we will guys have more than 100 videos on that engine alone, and we can show you guys with a great detail how to do things, how to replace every component and where every single body is located. That way you will know, guys, what to do. So we do that all that work here at the shop so we can save you guys as much money as we can. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Let's go ahead, start on it and show you what needs to be done. So when you open, guys, okay, the hood of your car, that's what the engine will look like. You'll face it that way. So in order to remove and replace the fuel injectors, okay, we'll need to remove that intake pipe right here to get to them. Here you have the air filter box, so you need to get that hose clamp loose. Okay, get it loose, turn it with a screwdriver, pull it out. Then you need to remove your engine cover. Grab it, guys, pull it out. Okay, it attaches just to the valve cover at 4 positions. Now, how we guys remove that thing, let us explain you. So now, guys, we need to go ahead. Here you're going to have one plastic clip. Ours is broken, but it will be a clip like this one. You get with the clip remover tool underneath and pry it out. We are going to now remove one bolt with a 10mm socket. Perfect. And after that, we have the intake temperature sensor here. Press down. Okay, and disconnect it. The clamp for the throttle body, okay, do that as well. Get it loose. And now you can grab that whole intake and pull it out. Perfect. That's because in the car, otherwise you will not be able to reach the fuel injectors. Now, we'll need to, guys, disconnect the fuel line and the purge valve line here as well. Fuel line is under pressure, guys. Super dangerous job now. Consider this an entertaining video, not a how-to video, guys, if you're not experienced and you don't know what to do. That line is under pressure. You leak fuel out every time you disconnect it, no matter what you do. So what do you guys have to follow now? Make sure engine's cold, not hot engine. Make sure you don't have open flame, spark, smoking, nothing like that, guys, because it can easily catch on fire. When you remove it, it can spray fuel everywhere. It can spray fuel in your eyes. Always wear eye protection, gloves and things like that, and have a fire extinguisher on the place. If the engine or you guys catch on fire, you know, you can at least have a chance to survive. So right here now, go ahead, open that clip, okay, and we'll need to remove that clip. Perfect. Now that blue thing, guys, okay, we'll need to pull it up to some position here. Perfect. And we'll need to turn it a little bit. Okay, now push that line all the way in, and then we need to push that white thing in and start pulling out. When it gets loose, careful, it may leak fuel out. Ours will not because it's cut already. We cut it. But if it's on the engine, okay, that's what, guys, okay, the line looks like on the engine. Both of these lines are on the back side of the engine. We're going to go ahead now, guys, and remove the line for the purge valve. You have 2 green things. Okay, you need to squish those towards each other. Okay, and pull it out. Perfect. Now that foam piece, you grab it and you remove it, guys. And we can get now to the fuel injectors. What needs to be done here? Here, guys, okay, these are your fuel injectors. We'll need to remove the whole rail to get the injectors out. You leak some fuel out of the injectors and the rail when you remove it, so be prepared. That purge valve is on top of it, so we need to disconnect it. That gray thing, slide it back. Okay, push on the back side of the clip, pull it out. So we need to get that purge valve out of the way. Okay, like that. Now let's disconnect each of the injectors. That red thing needs to come up. After that, guys, you're going to press in here and pull it out one by one. Okay, you're just going to do that until they come out. Next, you have only two screws holding the injector now with Torx, guys. If you need any tools, we have the links in the description of the video below for your convenience. So we need Torx 30. Okay, right there. Torx 30, guys, and we're going to remove two screws now, and few injectors will come out, okay, very soon. Now again, have a container, fuel can, something to collect some of the gas, because when you tilt it, okay, it's going to leak some gas out. So let's go ahead, remove the first bolt. It's actually a screw. And now the second one there. Perfect. Now guys, each of the injector, they have rubber O-rings, so they're stuck, guys. So you need to gently like pull on left, right side up. Just wiggle a little bit and they'll come out. Okay, perfect. Those are the few injectors. When you're ready to install them, guys, okay, make sure that you lubricate, if you're using new injectors, even the old one, lubricate the O-rings so they can slide in easy. How you guys remove your injector now? Okay, let's explain quick. Right here, okay, you need to grab, okay, one of the clamps, pull it out with your fingers. Okay, perfect. Now we have another O-ring here. Just turn, twist without breaking it. Okay, we did spray some fuel, and this is, guys, the injector out of the way. When you install them later, apply a little bit of oil on both O-rings so they can slide in. So that's how you guys do it. Make sure you install everything like you should, everything secured, not loose, because otherwise you can leak fuel and catch on fire. So thank you for watching, guys. If you need to buy a new injector, we'll have it in the description of the video below. Thank you for watching. Hopefully, guys, the video was helpful and we were able to save you money. We, guys, have more than 19,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels. Check them out. We have videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.